everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme using the Quantum Oracle, divine guidance using the Work Your Light deck, and some angel messages using the angel answers. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Cancer, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 1st to the 7th of March 2021. So just while I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Don't forget that I will be streaming on Twitch again, so do follow me over there to be a part of future live discussions and tarot readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So, Cancer, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Back and Forth in Reverse. So there's been a change here, Cancer. So you were sat on the fence. Like, I get this literally an image of you sat on a fence, right? Like, you were not convinced about something in your life. You were very uncertain, and you were like, I need more information, or I need to see certain changes. I need confirmations, right? So you were not prepared to go full steam ahead with something until you got some more information or something became increasingly clear, right? But now I feel like you have those insights. Now you have this awareness or the information or confirmation that you needed, and now you're choosing to forge ahead. So that's very good. Okay, so no more indecision, no more, split energy from you. It's like everything is coming together and is focused on a particular goal. So that's interesting. So let's see what that could be for you. But let's see what the divine guidance is first. So Spirit, what is it that Cancer needs to know at this time? What can help them with moving full steam ahead towards their chosen path? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Ooh, I like this. So Cancer, you have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay. So if you wanted confirmation, if you were looking for confirmation of whether or not you're a star child, here you are, Pleiadian energy, right? So the Pleiades is the 7-star system, okay? So your soul is very much connected to those stars. And as such, I feel like you are being called upon not only to heal yourself, do your own shadow work, your own ascension process, right? Going through those upgrades and shifts and really deep transformations. You're also being encouraged to do the work in terms of really uplifting and healing and purging on behalf of the collective, okay? So you have a role to play in the bigger picture as well. You may be a healer, you may be a spiritual warrior, you may be an oracle, right? You may be a shaman, you could be a community builder. There's some role that you play that's significant. And even if you think, well, I don't think it's going to be that much of a big deal, believe me, it's needed. That's why you're being called upon to do the work, because you are a fit for the job. You're the right fit, okay? Because it's interesting, a favorite reader of mine said something that really resonated with how I feel. It's like, many are called, right? But few are chosen. And I thought that was so accurate. And I feel like that's the message here for you, Cancer, right? That you are being called, but not just being called, you have been chosen. Why? Because of the work you've been doing in your own inner healing, processing, spiritual activations, getting those downloads, opening up to your guides, communicating with the divine. Okay? So because you're very much on the ascension path, you are being chosen for this work. And I feel like that's something you've had confirmed already. This is just further confirmation of that. So now you have that heads up. I feel like you switched gears and you're going straight towards this. So that's amazing. Okay. So let's go over to the angel answers now. So we're getting a clear idea of what this is discussing. This is very much about your soul mission, why you're here. But let's see what the angel answers wants to communicate. So is there anything that Cancer needs to know at this time? So it's saying to you, Cancer, with the if you believe card, and bear in mind, she's holding the Merkaba. This is the Chariot of Ascension. This is your energy, okay? Again, another star. So here you are, being held by the divine, being protected, being guided, being exalted, uplifted, being chosen. And it's saying, yes, you can make this happen. You can help forge this new reality and uplift the collective consciousness if you believe it. You have to believe it in order to see this new paradigm come into fruition. So your belief is absolutely paramount at this time. But you have been hand chosen by the divine for this mission. Okay, amazing. So let's go into the tarot messages now. I knew this reading was going to be good. I felt it in my bones, but this is awesome. Okay, so let's see. What else we can find out for you that can be beneficial? Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Alright, and okay. So, first card out, if I can actually get it, they always stick to the table. First card out is the King of Wands, okay? Fire energy, specifically associated with Leo, can also be equated with Aries. So you could have this placement in your chart, but regardless, I feel like this is about, okay, regardless of whoever you're dealing with, okay, this is about you. This reading, this whole reading is about you stepping into your power, reclaiming your sovereign rights, okay, your birthright is what I'm feeling, okay. The king here, don't get caught up in the gender, just the energy, but the king here has picked up his wand, okay? He's reclaimed his birthright as king, okay? You've been chosen as a sovereign being to do the work. This is your birthright. And as such, the karmic rewards that will come are part of that contract that you have with the divine, okay? But it's up to you to choose whether or not you accept. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You've chosen to accept your mission. You're ready to get to work. Because the King of Wands is a creative being. This is someone who's very much a leader, someone who's about to become the emperor, right? So you are stepping into this role and you are doing what is needed to help shape this new reality. Amazing. Next card out is the Fool, okay? More Aries energy here. So, I feel like this is you, after you accepting your mission, going off to do the work. There's probably going to be travel involved in some shape or form. Even if you can't travel just yet, I feel like this is you preparing for the road ahead, the journey ahead, okay? There is a whole adventure that you're about to embark on. And I feel like you're being encouraged to pack lightly because you're going to be on the move a lot, okay? So it's possible that you'll go from location to location, depending on what the work is that you're having to do, okay? But I do see you gearing up and preparing for this journey, for this voyage ahead, okay? Having absolute trust and faith that this is the right path, that this is being divinely guided. You are being shown the way forward. Even if you have some fears, you know, niggling in the back of your mind, I feel like you're still going to allow your trust to really move you forward, regardless of whatever anxieties you may have of the unknown, or whatever took place in the past, or whatever comfort zone that you're about to leave. The next card is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this is Capricorn, okay? I also associate with Virgo energy personally. But this is in reverse, and I feel like it's asking you to have more faith and trust in yourself, your ability, okay, to be successful, to overcome, to rise to the occasion. Know your value. Know that, yes, you have this Palladian energy, right? That you are hand chosen to do the task at hand, okay? So do not let your doubts creep in or stop you believing that you're just one person, what difference you can make. Oh, trust me, you can make a world of difference. You're shaping your reality every single day, okay? You are feeding into the collective consciousness every single day. So the more you believe, the more you have trust, the more you have faith, and you really just allow yourself to rise, you're also going to help lift the vibration of the collective. So don't doubt yourself. Have more self-belief. Trust that this really is for you. But again, the divine can't make you believe. You have to believe that you are the one for the job, right? Next card out is the Hanged Man, okay? Pisces energy. So I feel like, again, there was a period of time where you needed more clarity, as I said, right? You weren't ready to take action because you felt like you needed more insight, more information, that you were trying to change your perspective, right? Try and see what it is that you're missing, if there's some answers that you're just not finding because you're looking at things not in the correct manner, okay? You may have also come to the awareness that there's certain things you need to release in order to move forward, right? And stop you from staying in a stagnant energy. Getting out of the comfort zone, okay? That's what I'm getting here. But now you have that clarity, so that's why I see you now taking action. The next card is the Ten of Wands, okay? So again, this is like dropping situations, leaving environments, letting go of obstacles that are no longer even relevant to where you're now headed. So again, I get this sense of lightening the load, letting go of things that don't have a place where you're headed. So I feel like possibly you'll sell a lot of material items, okay, that may be holding you back. You may also be releasing certain connections that are trying to prevent you from moving forward on this path, right? On this path, sorry. Very much could do with your past as well. But I see, yeah, you lightening the load, you wanting to be as free as possible so that you are not distracted from the task at hand. Okay. And then the last cards you have is the Knight of Wands, okay, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, there's strong fire coming through. And you also have the Seven of Wands, okay. So, a warning, Cancer. You may have someone coming through passionately towards you that has something to communicate. Maybe their desire to join you, okay? Maybe their desire to be with you or to assist you in some way. But there's something deceptive about this, whoever's trying to come through suddenly. I don't feel like this is someone that you've been connecting with, you know, recently. This is someone that's been at a distance but is now coming around, that is very passionate, that wants to show you that, you know, they want to support you in some way. They want to be a part of this journey. But there's something amiss here. maybe this person may even try and steal your ideas. They may even try and steal some information about what it is that you're doing and sell it to a third party. So be careful. Do protect your intellectual property. Do also trademark any creative works that you're doing, okay? Make sure there's watermarks on your work, especially if you're putting out content or imagery or, you know, any written content, anything like that. But protect your intellectual property, protect your creative property, okay? And your energy. Because I feel like this person may try and steal your ideas or try and sell your proposals elsewhere. So just be careful, because this person is coming in with very questionable intentions, okay? It's not what it seems. So we'll have to clarify to see what the score is. But this, yeah, there's something here that's amiss with that, okay? So there definitely is a warning here of sorts. Hang on, I've got a card here that doesn't belong here. It happens sometimes when I'm sorting them out. Okay. Interesting though, it was the King of Cups. So I feel like this is you being in a very empowered state of being. Somewhat emotionally detached. Not that you don't have a lot of love for people in your life and for yourself and the mission. But this is you needing to come from a place of detachment so that you're able to make these big shifts, so you can go into these different locations and do the work, right? If you're attached to an environment or to certain people, it's going to be very difficult to do that. So I feel like this is you kind of loving from a distance, if that makes sense. Okay. Because there's work to be done here. So let's see. Okay, that's good. I am seeing Virgo energy here, so some of you may have Virgo placements or even strong fire placements as well. Possibly Pisces. Those are the signs I'm just seeing straight off the bat, but anyway, we'll get into it. So, clarifying the King of Wands, you have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy, and you also have the Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is you reclaiming your power. I feel like you may also be coming out of a commitment, right? Or something that you felt like, you know, was a divinely guided connection. But you're feeling like now is not the time, or this isn't what you're being guided to engage in. Perhaps one of the roadblocks that you were facing with making this decision, with really truly stepping up into your power, was due to a connection, due to someone who you thought was a divine counterpart, that was divinely guided, that was actually coming in a more controlling energy, right? That was trying to stop you from standing in your authentic power and creating this new paradigm. Because once you do that, this person is likely to shift out of your experience, okay? Shift out of your reality. They will no longer be a part of your inner circle. So the more you're ascending, the less connected you will feel to this person. So this person will either have to step it up or risk losing the connection entirely. But I feel like this is not something you have control over. What you're being told to focus on is your mission and your elevation here. Okay. Clarifying the full card here, you have the Page of Swords in reverse, energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and the World card. Wow. So something is coming to a completion. It's coming to a head. Definitely travel involved, right? I feel like you're going to be going again from place to place to place. You will not stand still for very long. But I feel like right now you're in planning mode, right? Because you're like, okay, I'm not ready to embark on this journey yet. There's still some information I need. I still need to put my plan in place, you know, to get some insights maybe. Or you're trying to learn how the best way to approach this, right? Maybe you're wanting to reach out and communicate with people that can assist with this journey, okay? Maybe there's certain connections that you're forming that are integral to this path, right? Especially if it involves anything with community, okay? But I do see you preparing for this voyage, for this adventure, okay? And definitely seeing you going from one place to another. You may even find yourself in 4 different countries at some point, okay? Or different regions, different states, right? So that's another reason why you're kind of being prompted to travel as light as possible, because you're going to be on the move quite a lot, as I was saying, okay? And definitely a lot of, you know, soul tribe connections coming in on that journey as well. So I do see assistance coming in, people that can help bring clarity on how you can accomplish something, or, you know, if there's a resource or something that you need in order to get to a place or to be able to set something up, they'll be able to assist in some way, okay? So clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So you could have strong Capricorn placements or be connected with a Capricorn. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's that Virgo energy, okay? Could have very strong earth placements. But what I'm getting here is, yes, you are being encouraged to see past your illusions, to let go again of your attachments to whatever, wherever, whomever. Because this journey is going to be a long one. This is not something that's going to be done and dusted overnight. This is for the long haul. So it's saying you really need to conserve your time, energy, and resources, right? This is going to be the long game, right? There is longevity here. It's a long road ahead. It's going to require you taking it step by step, because you're going to place to place as well, doing the work, right? So it's important that you gear up for a long journey ahead. And you can't do that if you're still somewhat attached to the things that you're leaving behind, okay? But I feel like you are seeing that, and you're afraid of whether or not you can do this if you have the means to go the distance, because it is a long journey. But the divine is saying, yes, absolutely. But you have to believe in that, believe and trust that you will have all the tools, the necessary means, you know, transportation, finances you need to make it happen. It's going to come together for you. But just be prepared that you do have to watch your resources, and you do have to, you know, really conserve your energy stores, because it's going to be a lot of moving, right? Clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like you're no longer kind of keeping yourself imprisoned in a situation that you know it's not meant for you. It's like the environment that you're in, the current connections that you have or possibly recently had, are kind of shifting away for a reason. If you feel like people have been giving you the silent treatment, or they've not been inviting you for like virtual hangouts or even physical hangouts, it's for a reason, because the divine is trying to gear you up for this journey. And if you're still emotionally like very much attached to these connections, it's going to be very difficult for you to release and move ahead, right? You're going to want to come back to them. You're going to want to stay where you are, and it will keep you, you know, still, you know, miles away from the task at hand. So that's why certain connections are shifting out, because otherwise you'll probably turn a blind eye and choose not to pursue your soul mission, right? Because of the emotional attachments that you have. And trust me, Cancer, you do get emotionally attached to people, right? Because you feel a great deal of love for people, especially those closest into your life, you know, the closest in your life, certain family members, certain friends, partners, right? So it's going to be hard to let go of that and go off on your own. But that's why certain people have been going quiet on you. That's why there's been a bit of a natural separation taking place, so that you are able to do this. So if you're unsure why you were getting the silent treatment, or not getting much from those people lately, not as much communication or invitations to spend quality time together, that's the reason. Okay. Clarifying the Ten of Wands, you have the High Priestess in reverse, so more Pisces energy, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, so there you are, Cancer. Okay. So I feel like you are going to communicate something that's going to be very challenging for you, right? I think you will let people know when the time's right, when you're prepared and you're kind of starting to really solidify your plans. I feel like you will let people know that it's time, that you are moving on, okay? That you have found your purpose, that you are being guided to these places, that you have these invitations to these new environments, these new lands, to these projects, to these opportunities, right? For you to do your soul's mission, to do the work, right? The great work. And while it is going to be emotionally overwhelming, I feel like in some cases, right? I feel like generally you're just coming to the understanding that it's just what needs to happen, right? And that even if you get a bit of a backlash from someone or anyone in particular, even if they do say something hurtful to you and they react very poorly to the news, it's only because they're emotionally moved at the idea of losing you. And the thing is, I don't feel like they're truly losing you. It's just you're having to release attachments, you're having to release certain obstacles and burdens, you're having to free yourself from certain connections, of course, yeah, the ones that truly do hold you back. But from others, it's a case of releasing attachment and just knowing that you will communicate still, but that doesn't mean you should physically stay where you currently are, right? Now, finally, clarifying the Knights of Wands and the Seven of Swords, which I was most curious about. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's like Pisces energy for me. Yeah, what I got though with this full combination of cards, what I got is there may be someone who is like trying to come back from the past, maybe an ex, that's like, oh, just as I come back around, you're leaving. I don't want you to go. I wanted to give you my love. I wanted to show you that I'm here for you and that I believe in you and I believe your vision and I want to support you. Maybe we can go together. But the reality is, like I said, this person has no intention of supporting you in this path. They're trying to either stop you from doing your soul's work or they're trying to plagiarize you in some way. You know, the Page of Cups is in reverse. This is not a love situation, even if they present it as such, right? It's not, it's deceptive. They have no intentions of taking action and supporting you in that way. What they want to do is take from you, is what I feel, right? Not give, but to take. So again, do protect your energy, do protect your intellectual property. Don't share any, sort of sensitive information with regards to whatever this soul mission is, whatever you're working on. Because it's obviously something significant, something that they either want for themselves or what they're being guided to steal from, less desirable forces. So just be aware of that, okay? If someone's out of nowhere comes back from your past that you haven't spoken to in a long time and is suddenly showing you their support, yeah, be very cautious of that because it's deceptive. But the Divine's on it, this is at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. The Divine's got it. It's like, don't worry, you're well protected. I got your back. Yeah, see, I just split the deck and you got the Ace of Cups here. So there is someone who genuinely does love you and care for you, and that is sending you a lot of divine protection, right? Someone has your back in the astral, I feel. This could be an ancestor, this could be someone who recently passed on. This can be your spirit guides, but they have your back. This can also be someone that you have a current relationship with, but I feel like someone is, you know, sensing that someone may be trying to come in and they're just basically acting as a spiritual barrier here, right? So someone in the physical may also have your back, but just, yeah, don't listen to this energy, whoever this person is that's just going to show up out of freaking nowhere, because they're being sent intentionally to derail you now that you are in alignment with your soul mission. Okay, so just be aware of that. That's just like a heads up from the divine. So I hope that helps, Cancer. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget the notifications bell. And yeah, I see it looking pretty good, to be honest. It's just, it is going to be hard letting go of certain people. It's going to be hard knowing that there are people in your life you're not going to see possibly ever or for a long time. But you have everything you need. Everything that you need is coming in. So now it's time to plan and prepare for this unbelievable journey, this unbelievable adventure that lies ahead of you. So take care, Cancer. Wishing you all the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.